delusions are kicking in.
He's gonna cap the power.
In due time. Knowing what I know of dwarves, would they have any use not ensnagging these gnomes? Is there any reason for them not to?
It would be a bitch to reach them.
For a dwarf?
What's their main industry here?
Well, for one thing, there's nowhere to land a fucking airship nearby. So the dwarves would have to travel out to find them.
You also said that the dwarves did assail us from the underground tunnels beforehand, as well as the ships overhead.
No, they knew about the ships. There was a ship that crashed. Yeah. That's where they got a sail
I'm just
from.
saying, during the war, this is deep within our territory.
It
Surely
is.
they came across or at least knew about it.
I just finished.
Yes, I know.
We have established that.
I'm
What's the
just
confusion?
saying that my characters...
Why wouldn't the dwarves... Okay, the only way I could describe this is in meta terms and say that it didn't happen because when they had to fight him, it was in the tunnels after they crashed. Other than that,
my
their
characters
mages...
are looking... My character is looking for reasons to...
That's fine. You don't need me to do
on
that.
the nose.
You don't need me to do that for you. You can come up with your own
I'm
reasons.
just asking if any actually come to my character's mind. That makes sense. That is true.
I'm not
No,
in
yeah.
charge of that. That's you. It's all about you, brother.
Look,
I remember there was what's her pickle there? Shadowbat wanted to play an intelligent weapon in your employ,
Oh god.
and I was gonna let her run the Sword of Omens, but none of them are here.
None?
It's the weirdest thing. Yeah, none of them are here. Johnny's not here. Shadow's not here. Fizzy's not here. Oh, it's not like nobody's here. I was just like, what the hell? Nobody's here. Haven't been here for the last however many sessions either. It's crazy. Followings, man. I used to have John the Black and blah blah blah, like the different circle of people, and they just ebb and flow and ebb and flow. So. Anyway, moving along.
Looking at the gnomish gas mask,
Yeah.
do they line up with the dwarven gas mask? I know that.
No, actually, I would say the dwarven. Okay, first and foremost, the dwarven ones are metal, whereas
I assume underneath the helmet. Like I'm talking about function here.
Would they be the same? No, the dwarven ones had cloth.
Dwarven ones with cloth.
The dwarven ones, their filters were packed cloth, whereas these are buffeted fungus.
Okay.
Mike's just passing that over there. How you doing, buddy? All right. So,
I'm fine.
wow, it's only 20 after 9.
I got lots of coffee. Just
No kidding, eh?
fine.
The fan's fucking blowing air-conditioned air in, too.
It is pretty fucking hot now. When it's like outside, when we went outside earlier, it was actually about the same temperature.
Fucking smoke this whole
Oh yeah, it's nice and cool out here. That fan is cool over here.
Yeah, don't get all fucking crazy with the curtain.
I don't know how you do it.
Just like that.
Wait, that's how you do it. Feel that? Oh yeah, I feel it. Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Balls are cooling off.
See you later. Alright, so where were we then?
Examining the masks.
So examining the masks, peering upon them, remembering details. Ivor has a tough time connecting these things that look like a fez. Okay, they literally look like a horse feeder.
Okay.
Okay? Comparatively to the masks on the dwarven helmets that were like encasings that look more like what the shredder wears. With a filter on the front and some cloth packed in behind, soaked in whatever potion. These are literally just buffeted fungus. There's no chemicals, nothing. All natural, baby.
And they're apparently resistant to fire?
They're apparently resistant to fire? Yes. These fungus grow in the volcanic ash and soil.
So if we eat it,
We might be able to.
Your throat will get really fucking dry and you'll really need another drink of water. I'm gonna still want your gingers. Actually, no. Never mind. Bring it back.
Everything except for absorbed elements of this vertical. Absorbed elements is only semantic. Of my spell set.
Yeah, opening up that garage door was a huge difference.
Yeah.
It's already cooled down in here. It's huge.
Dropped a couple degrees already.
Oh yeah. I was like sitting in my feet with the fan beating on me.
Yeah. Well, you got the other one here.
Yeah. Here's the airflow.
I noticed no airflow at all.
No, it was that was hot air. Kidding me.
Whoa. There. It's fucking warm.
Sweaty balls.
Yeah, well, the suspenders slowly ride up. And then next thing you know, your dick's wedged down next to your kneecap. Through one pant leg.
Blood circulation gets cut off.
You know what I mean, right? You got one testicle that's huge and one that's crushed. Good times.
It's like a balloon, right? Inside.
It's like when you take a water balloon and squeeze it. Wah, wah, wah.
It's about as risky, that little bird.
But can you find out what it feels like to be that balloon? Let me tell you. Right. So, gentlemen, you guys can see. You guys can see, and actually, you catch sight of him giving you this. He's kind of watching you, and in nature, you can tell when critters are acting. What's the word I'm looking for? When critters are acting. No, when critters are. I'm talking about him. He can tell in nature when creatures are acting threatened, or looking for troubles. You might say, trust to one side. I don't
He's
understand.
getting all frisky.
I'll say this though, this fucking seat, this is done. This is my stool now. It's been used to death. It's so torched. I need to bolt it now or
I was
something.
just gonna say, just get some screws.
Turn it upside down.
Change my religion, eh? Maybe.
Turn it upside down.
Do I look like Curtis?
A bar stool for 4?
Now I really have no seat. Actually, that sucks. Not to fix that. That's the point. We know that's never happening. That is true. Anticipation. You know, I can see what you're writing. I have no idea what you're meaning. So, this is the stream you can interact with, though. Use the injects if you want to. Where were we? Sorry.
Mike was doing something retarded.
I'm not doing anything retarded.
Who's that?
You were about it.
So,
How's it going?
not bad.
That's the deal.
Super hot upstairs, though, because our AC is
I'm
on.
judging you. You're being an ass.
Oh no?
Well, the breaker keeps blowing, so we have to find out why.
Another last beer?
Yeah.
Too bad.
No.
It just means your DM gets into the crown.
Oh,
That much
I don't know
quicker.
if that's a good idea.
I got pulled over last night.
Did you?
Last night?
Last week.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
You get busted?
Elise's truck has a auto on the lights, so I thought that was turned on, and I'm driving, and all the lights, the fucking street lights are on, so I didn't even notice the lights were on. I pulled over, the cop goes, "You been drinking?" I said, "Yeah, I've been drinking a couple hours back." And he goes, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "I have no idea." He goes, "Your lights are on." So he takes my driver's license, goes back to his vehicle, and he sits there for like
No, that's true.
So, then he comes back and gives me my license back. And I'm like, yeah, you wonder if registration or not.
He's not worried about it. It's like whatever, not a big
Well,
deal.
I haven't had a ticket since '04. So.
No, they still got catalog though. They still
I
got
filmed
catalog.
a guy getting busted,
Yeah, but
getting a DUI.
they
Cop
look at
tried
my
to stop,
record
tell
and
me
they
that I
can
can't
see
film.
that I'm not, like,
He comes up to me, he's like, can you stop filming and stuff like that? This guy doesn't want you
It just
filming
makes
him.
it easier to
I'm like,
film
no.
if They did pull you over.
And he's like, whoa, he goes, this blah blah blah, he has rights and his privacy and invading his privacy. I'm like, yeah, I know the laws and I'm allowed to film this.
Yeah.
And I go, he's just background and I'm filming you guys and stuff. And
Yeah.
he's like, well, yeah, you gotta understand his rights. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no.
There's a level.
I got it on my
of
phone. If
decency.
you guys want to see it, we can watch it at the end or something. It's pretty funny. Then the cop starts lying to me, saying that the guy wants me to stop filming. I'm like, oh, it's too bad. I'm like, maybe you should break the law. The cop's like, yeah, he's not really very guilty. I'm like, oh yeah, guilty until innocent until proven guilty. But yeah, just totally shutting him down. He's like, can you stop filming? I'm like, yeah, no. He's like, well, you've got privacy rights. And I'm like, yeah, now I'm gonna keep filming.
Alright, so let's get back to the showing.
Here, you don't have privacy rights.
You guys walk out of the chamber, right? Leaving the amethyst lighting behind, you head out into the city proper, where the lighting is provided by fissures upwards that actually show a little bit of the sky filtering down. And you're surprised by this at first when you first noticed it, but now it's soothing as you look up. And there amidst the darkness and the stalactites, you can see a little piece of freedom, if you will, here deep underground. Now, to note, the ceiling is approximately maybe half a click up, 500 meters. It's a good ways, right?
I want to stretch my wings.
Okay. You do so. You fly around. Heading up into the darkness,
How
you
can
realize
we
that
see the ceiling
you-
is that high if it's dark, or how is it lit up?
there's literally cracks, fissures in the ceiling, in the absolute
That's
crust.
letting you light.
That you can see sky.
Alright.
But you see it's bright light just emanating, piercing down through the darkness. And as you fly towards it, you realize you hate the darkness itself. And it reminds you not of flying at night, as you might have expected, but of being underwater, just without the water. It feels thick, not soothing. And you start to fly towards the light, but a fear begins to build within you. And you can't help quell it. You try, but it becomes deeper and thicker. Do you push through it? Do you fly towards the ceiling? Yeah, you continue to push onwards, flying higher and higher. Throw me a wisdom check.
Heard the story of the guy who made the wings and flew too
I
high.
got it. I don't think we ordered it. I think it's next door here. 237?
Next door.
237, yeah, over there.
5.
The thick darkness and the headiness of the atmosphere makes you go a little heady, a little dizzy, and you try to keep flapping, but you start to lose altitude as your nausea overtakes, and you start to become unbalanced, unable to find upwards despite the light. And as you continue to look towards it, you find yourself tumbling, and as you come to, you realize, oh my god, and you spread your wings, easily recovering a moment later. But you think to yourself, what the hell was that? And it's odd. You've never flown underground before, but this strange barometric pressure, blah, 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 blah. I'm not a scientist, but I know it's fucked up.
Not a bat.
No, but it's super dark. And all you have is one
That's
point
what
of
I'm
light.
saying, like,
All I'm saying is you become disoriented. You don't like really tumble, fall away, like lose control. You kind of like, you lose balance, and before you know it, you've caught yourself again, managing to maintain, but you have trouble like getting upwards towards it. You can try again. It's just you become really disoriented with just this point of light up there.
fuck is this?
There was a pizza guy outside.